everybody. I am Genuinely Jade, and this is Jade Knows. Sort of. Where some things I know, some things I don't. Let's see where this goes and let's see what happens. Ow! Okay. Okay, today's video is going to be Am I the Asshole video, which I love watching these videos, and I'm like, when people give their like opinions on stuff. And honestly, so Am I the Asshole, I feel like it started on Reddit, and it's where people go and they either remain anonymous or not, whatever they choose, and they basically tell people like what they have done or what was done to them, and they ask in that situation, or asking the people if they were the asshole in this situation or not, to just get kind of like confirmation of how they handled the situation, if they handled it correctly or not. So let's get into it. Whew. Y'all, I think I got 2 of them and they are long, so let's see. We're gonna get into it. And y'all, this hat is not working with me today, but I did not do my hair up top, so we are not taking her off. Let's see here. Okay, so am I the asshole or the a-hole? I need to say a-hole. Am I the a-hole for telling my mother-in-law if she, hold on, wait. Y'all, reading is very fundamental. I think she just wrote this wrong. Okay, so am I the a-hole for telling my mother-in-law if she expects me to get a DNA test for my son, then I want her to get a DNA test for my husband? Ooh. Okay, spicy. We already starting off. Jesus. These can get really real quick. Okay. I, 30, female, met my husband, Steven, 32, at a friend who was cousin's party. Who wrote this like this? This is why you have to, what they call it? Check your work, like when you proofread. You have to proofread, because it's making me feel like I can't read. Trying to read this. We instantly connected and started dating not long after. We have been happily married for 5 years now and have a 4-month-old son. Okay, y'all gave yourself some time. That's cool. Because some people, you know, as soon as they get married, they jump headfirst into having children. And it's like, y'all didn't even get a chance to enjoy each other. I met my mother-in-law at his uncle's funeral. He asked me to attend in support of him. Before we left, his cousin warned me about the mother-in-law. This sounds like one of those, you know how you're around somebody that's completely rude and disrespectful, and then there's a family member that says, oh, that's just how such and such is. This is giving me that vibe. But I don't care what's going on in life. You don't get to just disrespect people and be rude to people and be nasty to people for no reason. We're not doing that. It's 2023. I need to let that old thing go. Okay, so he said she wasn't the nicest person. See, look, this is what I mean. And she had impossibly high standards to meet me and can be judgmental. So don't take it personally. How do you not expect me to take it personally when somebody literally disrespects me in my face? That's so weird to tell someone. Don't take it personal when they was absolutely rude to you for no reason. What? No, ma'am. No. You get what you put out. You receive what you put out. Like, I don't like that. Don't disrespect anyone that didn't have it coming. Don't do that. As she's like that with everyone. I did ask my husband, and he agreed that my mother-in-law can be quite judgmental, but do not worry. um, okay. Do not worry that he will be there for me. I felt like they gave me the sugar-coated version of her because she was terrible. See, that's, ooh, when I say that grinds my gears when people are just awful and horrible for no reason because they woke up today. Like that irritates my soul. She made a scene about bringing a stranger to a family funeral. Funerals are not just reserved for just the family. It could be friends. It could be plus ones of the family. Like, what are you talking about? When has a funeral ever been just family? Now, the viewing may be just for family, okay, but even still, somebody can come view the body and not be able to go to the funeral. Like, that's still weird. Like, and then if you didn't make that absolutely clear amongst your family members, then how dare you take that out on somebody you just met? What is wrong with y'all? Oof. This is triggering. Yeah, look, I'm going to be fumbling around with this hat. I'm sorry. This is absolutely triggering. She made a thing about bringing a stranger to a family funeral, but my husband cut her off and said his aunt, who was his uncle's widow, said he could. Okay, so she got permission from the widow. So, girl, back the f*** off. She spent the rest of the funeral giving me nasty looks and making passive-aggressive comments. Oh, she one of the ones you need to take out back real quick. Straighten her up real quick.
Now you know you need an ass whooping.
Real quick in the back. She made a scene at our wedding, but that's a different story on its own. So it sounds like she is lonely and bitter and insecure, and she wants the spotlight and the attention to be all on her. So she makes these scenes unnecessarily unprovoked. And that, my friend, is a trash person. That's a trash bag of a person. Yeah, stop inviting these people to stuff. Let them sit at home in their loneliness. But after minimal contact with my mother-in-law, my husband eventually got around to telling her that I was pregnant. No, dear. I expected her to be angry and have a go at him, but she surprised us both and was the complete opposite. She was excited about being a grandmother. Okay, yeah, that's great. Like, she got a little bit softer because there's going to be a little person running around, but I don't know. Do y'all really want your kids being around a person like that? That's so nasty. Because you know she's going to be feeding them information and stuff that has nothing to do with children. She's going to be feeding them lies, and she's going to try to manipulate them to turn against y'all. I don't know. Or against you, at least. I don't know about that, but okay. She was excited about being a grandmother. She was congratulating us. Her attitude did a complete turn, and I grudgingly allowed her to visit. Whew, Lord Jesus. When it was time to give birth to my son, she wanted to see my son being born, but I refused. Yeah, you know, grandmothers, stop doing that. You don't have to be present at the birth. Her vagina is not for your eyes. You can see the baby after. What is wrong with that? You don't have to be there at the birth, especially now if it's your daughter, okay. But if it's your daughter-in-law, no, I don't want you to see my vagina. Are you serious? Get the hell on. And then I don't need you there criticizing everything somebody's doing. I agree with her. Don't. Y'all gotta stop doing that, grandmothers. Don't do that. Only for your kids, not for the in-laws. Don't do that. That's nasty and it's weird. Oh, lost it. Y'all, hold on. Okay, when it's time. Oh, she wanted to see my son being born, but I refused. That's when her ugly side reared its head again, and she caused a scene and was thrown out. This is exactly why she refused. Not you caused a scene at your grandbaby's birth. Again, this is somebody that craves attention. She doesn't care how she gets it, and she doesn't need to be invited anywhere. I refuse. Okay, she caused a scene and was thrown out. I refused to let her visit us at home. My husband agreed. Now, when you've upset your son to the point where he's like, you can't come over here. That says a lot about you. That says a lot about you as a person. You have displayed such immaturity that your own son is like, nah, you can't see the grandbaby. I don't have time for this. Oh Lord. And good on them. She deserves to be outcasted because she wants to be by herself so bad, clearly. I refused to let her visit us at home. My husband agreed, but she ran crying and apologizing. Of course, this, you know what, she's giving narcissist. It's giving narcissistic tactics. Now I'm gonna cry and beg and plead after I have completely shown my ass. Like, she said she was just overwhelmed about being a grandmother and her emotions got the better of her. Blah, 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 bullshit and lies. Bullshit and lies. Because you are not that outside of your mind where you don't know how to act in public at something that has nothing to do with you. No, you made it about you. That's all you wanted was some attention. Against my better judgment, I relented and said, okay. When she first held him, she looked at me and said he was beautiful. Aww. I went to the kitchen to get us a drink, and then I could hear my husband telling her to get out. Good for the husband. Because sometimes the husbands, what they do is they curl into this little itty bitty ball, and then they act like they can't hear their mom being disrespectful and rude to their wife.
Oh, what the fuck? That's a bug! Dad rolled into a bug!
Oh, yeah. Forgot I installed that.
Or the baby mama or the girlfriend. Whatever. Like, I commend him. He's standing up for his family. That's a real man. So I could hear my husband telling her to get out. I went back in. She started yelling. He needed to get the baby tested because he doesn't look like anyone in their family. That is not how genes work. Genes don't work that way. They skip generations. He could have looked like somebody, some great grandfather from previous families that you don't even know about. That's not how genes work. They skip. And then, how do you know the baby doesn't take the mom's genes? You clearly don't know anything about her. So how do you know the baby didn't just take all of her genes? What be wrong with people? It's science. Read a fucking book. Watch a documentary. It's no way that you can pinpoint someone's genes. I cannot. People are so dumb. They're so dumb.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
That is not how genes work. Read a book. So she took... Oh, he kicked her out. So she took SM, who was, y'all let me know, what's SM? I probably need to look that up. And told everyone that I cheated.
Oh, shit.
And my husband needs to get a DNA test to prove that he was the... Bitch, where did you get that from? I'm sorry. Where did you get that from? Did you just make an assumption and then you blurted it out and told the world basically some shit that you pulled from your ass? You don't, how dare you, the nerve of some people. How dare you just assume that she cheated and then you tell everyone like you have evidence? Oh, girl. Ooh. See, the level of patience this woman has, because when I say the way I would have snatched her on sight. Okay, let me calm down. Husband needs to get a DNA test to prove that he was the dad. She got a lot of attention for that. That's what it is. I'm telling you, it's the attention. They will lie, they will scrape, they will drag you through the mud, all based off of nothing. It can be complete lies just to get some attention because she is lonely. Okay? I don't know where. Oh, I think she said her husband. Did she say her husband passed away? I'm not sure. I don't know where her man is at, but God bless him. Because it ain't no way. It ain't no way. Okay. She got a lot of attention for that. So I made my own post. Okay, so maybe SM means a post. I don't know. I made my own post and said I'll get the test when she gets test for her son. So if she gets the test for her son's dad, then that means the dad is still with us. So maybe they're just not together. And you should, yeah. You gotta fight fire with fire sometimes. If you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. And she is giving you fireballs, okay? She's throwing them at you. Like, what? You rightfully should make a post. You absolutely should. So I made a post on my own and said I'll get a test when she gets a test for her son. That just made everything worse. She rang my husband up telling him to take it down. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's not as bad as the post you made. Are you serious? How do you just say I cheated on my husband? Because you don't think the baby looks like any relative? What? So now you want me to take my post down? Ma'am. Ma'am, have several seats. She rang my husband up telling him to take it down. He just hung up on her, rightfully so. I'm sorry. When I say I commend this husband, this man, because a lot of y'all be putting y'all moms over y'all wives, and that's the new woman in your life. And you would rather upset your wife than see your mom upset, but it's her fault. She's the one causing the chaos. And instead of checking her, which would be rightfully so, it go over your head. You act like you don't hear it. You act like it's nothing. You downplay it. Ooh, okay. Everyone is divided in questioning my husband's paternity since she has such a strong reaction to it. Oh, now even my husband is starting to wonder and making me feel I went too far. And I'm thinking, am I the a-hole for saying that? No, you are not. No, ma'am, you are not. You are not the a-hole for this. This woman tried you. And you have to let her know. So when she gets a DNA test, that's when you'll get one. Y'all be even. You know why she don't want to get one? Because she know. It's a possibility. While she's trying to stir up mess, she didn't think you was gonna clap back. So now that you didn't clap back, now she want to act all emotional, and she wants even more attention now. But no, you take one, I'll take one. We can go together. We can hold hands to the clinic. That's when I'll take a test, when you take one. And like I said, we can frolic in there. We can frolic through the fields to go to that clinic and test together. Because ain't no way you gonna... And then it's not like she heard something, she seen something. She literally just lied and said, it's no way this baby is his. How the fuck do you know? Do you have insight into DNA cells? What? How dare you? With no evidence. You just are a mean, hateful, rotted person. That you In order for you to get attention, this is how you get it, girl. You
dirty bitch!
Not the a-hole. Sorry. I don't. Whoo, child. Okay, let's see what people are saying. Not the a-hole. Period. Because not. She doesn't sound stable at all. I would have been worried about what she would do around a child. I just said that. I said that earlier in the video. I said, this is the type of woman you don't want around your children. Because no. Just no. No. Even if she was just another weirdly incestuous boy mom, that mood swing going from one extreme to another in a blink of an eye goes beyond asshole into dangerous territory. Yeah, there's something mentally wrong with this woman. She has she has romanticized her relationship with her son, and she doesn't care who he's with, if they're good or not. She's never gonna like them. She doesn't want him to be with another woman, and it's weird. It's weird. Also, her demanding to see the birth and immediately taking to social media. Oh, that's what told me. Social media.
So she took SM. Who was y'all let me know what's SM? I probably need to look that up.
Got it. And immediately taking to social media also indicates that she has no concept of boundaries. Absolutely not. That's why I said, y'all stop letting y'all mother-in-laws in on y'all pregnancies and y'all don't feel comfortable with that. Don't do that. They have overstepped. The amount of things you have to see in that room, no. Absolutely not. If you don't feel comfortable with it. To have someone like that around your child, even if she doesn't do anything drastic, could be very damaging. That's what I said. She doesn't have to physically abuse the children, the grandchildren, but she definitely will do it psychologically, and she's going to turn them against you, and she's going to make them feel horrible about themselves. This is a nasty, rotten person that doesn't need to be around anyone. Okay, this is another not the a-hole. Maybe not the nicest way to handle it, but you deal with shit. Your hands are bound to get dirty. Keep holding your ground and just tell her to stop spouting lies about you on social media, or you will continue to embarrass her on her own account, and she can face the consequences in her own actions. Absolutely. Like, you just fought fire with fire, so now she mad because you gave her a little, hey, I can hit low too. Now she wanna be mad, and I don't care what the other family members are saying. She personally attacked you, and she lied. This was a blatant lie. And now you can sue her for defamation as far as I'm concerned. Because how dare you?
How dare you! Learn something from this!
Okay, this is just people going back and forth. Okay, so y'all, that's the end of that. Yeah, definitely not the a-hole of this. This was triggering because I have been around relatives that have been nasty and rude for no reason at all, and they feel like because people don't check them on it and just let them get away with the shit, they feel like they can do it to you. I am not the one. You want to be rude and disrespectful to me unprovoked? You won't get it right back. I don't care how old you are. That's another thing too. So a lot of these relatives think because they older that they can just do and say whatever the fuck they want at no expense to anybody's feelings. Like, no, we're not doing that. You're not about to talk to me any kind of way, and you're not about to talk to my kids any kind of way. And that's on period. Okay? Like, y'all need to start checking y'all relatives. Or, if you don't want that confrontation of checking them in person, don't invite their ass. Let them know. Let them know that they are not welcome. Maybe they'll check themselves in private. But y'all don't have to stand for that. That is, and shout out to the husband for standing up for his wife. Y'all gotta start doing that too. A lot of y'all don't. A lot of y'all let y'all mamas slide because that's y'all mama and y'all love them. But no, there is no excuse to be a horrible, disrespectful person, especially to the woman that you love, the new woman that you love. So kudos to him. Shout out to him. Yeah. So that was it. That was a doozy. Ooh, like these are gonna be intense. When I say that triggered me, I was triggered. I was emotionally unstable for a second. Oof.
Emotional.
Y'all, that was a good one. That was a good one. There's gonna be more. If you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe, because there will be more. If you have any AITA stories that you want me to read and to react to, please let me know as well. I'm gonna create an email where you guys can just email me stuff. So that should be up. But thank you again for joining me. And y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.